The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash. Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass broke.
Being somebody that got fame at a young age and, you know, thrown out there with the big dog, what was your biggest struggle dealing with that fame at such a young, 14, 15 years old?
14.
What was your biggest struggle dealing with that at such a young age?
It wasn't really dealing with it as a young age, because as a young age, you know me, Yuck, from way back. Like, I thought in my mind, right? I thought the whole industry was my big brothers. I thought
he thought he was our age. This little nigga was our age in a little body.
Yeah, no.
But go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? But where I was going was that, like, the misconception that I had of, you know, every radio person I met, every person at the labels, every person that I met in my journey, and they was always, oh, Shyheim, we love you, we love you, we love you. And coming from where I come from and not really having that structure, a family structure, you know, my mom's struggled with drugs for many years. My dad was in jail. So the projects raised me, you know what I'm saying? So when I was meeting these people, in my mind, I really thought that's what it was. And then as I grew up and the record wasn't #1 anymore, or the movie wasn't coming, and then it was just like everyone, when shit got real, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I realized that it wasn't me, it was what I was doing and what I can provide for the situation. But as a kid, you don't know that it's business. You know what I'm saying? You take it on face value. So then when you grow up and you become a man and you look the same people in their eye and like, yo, you failed me. You niggas failed me. But thanks to the Most High, I had to go through that to become who I am. And now I don't have no problem. I'm not upset with anybody. I just realized that wasn't your calling to do for me, because I had to walk that walk. And it's respect is love is love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We can do business. You know what I'm saying? We can hang out, but we're not going to do two things. If we was on business time or it's on personal time. If I'm on personal time, I ain't dealing with no business. I ain't rapping. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's cameras, if it's business, if somebody getting some money, I want some too, or I ain't got no reason to be there.
Right.
I keep my peace at home and read my book and, you know what I'm saying, and spend time with my family. Who's going to be there? You know what I'm saying? God forbid, you know, you got to take a struggle or journey, and it's not just prison. You get sick, go in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Bro, you did 14 in a joint, bro. Like, that's
no. I didn't do 14.
You was facing 14.
No. I was facing 30. I copped out to 7 to 14. That was my sentence, 7 to 14. So I served my minimum. Yeah, I was blessed to make my first parole board, so I still owed them that back end time on parole. So I'm not really free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
one foot in, 1 foot out.
I be joking and shit, right? I got this little skit I be doing, right? Every time my PO show up, right? I be like, nigga, you ain't free. You thought you was free, nigga, you ain't free.
Are you dumb?
No, you ain't free, nigga.
But you'd rather be doing this than locked up in the pen. Definitely.
For some reasons. And I say this because in prison, it's a camaraderie, it's a brotherhood, it's a struggle that we're going through some shit of being oppressed together, and the bonds that it builds with those that you fuck with and I love, that shit's nothing, it's unmatched. It's unmatched to anything.
Far as being out in the streets.
Yeah, it's unmatched. The brotherhoods and the relationships I met with fellas that's some never coming home and some that's home. We have a connection. We've been through, you know what I'm saying? We've been through the different things. You know what I'm saying? Searches, strip searches, and all. You know what I'm saying?
Race riots. You know what I mean? They ain't know that you got to get down. It'd be racial
got each other liking each other's hands. Like
you got to hold it down, right? Because check it out, right? The same thing in prisons, a micro of out here is the macro, right? To the situation, right? So we're still an oppressed people as Black people, right? So you can imagine if we getting shot and gunned down and in public, in the eyes, in the streets, imagine what's happening to the brothers that's confined behind the walls. They beating them and they killing them. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Oh, I never heard that, bro. You got to tap back in, yo. Yo, he was talking too much deep shit. His PO cut him off.
Hey,
live action. Push the button, PO said click. We don't get Shyheim back up in this motherfucker, man. He talking deep shit, though. I'm going to tell you this while we wait for him, though. Prison changed my life. Not prison, juvenile hall. Like, literally, like, that time, you got time to think, you know what I mean? Time to build, you know what I mean? Time to, like, plot, plan, and strategize.
Yeah.
It could create a whole new lane, and you get out and pursue that you know what I mean? That pursue that passion that you created in jail, and become successful from that passion more than you was in you're selling work on the street.
Prison gave me the gift to know how to read a motherfucker without no politics and no street shit involved, because everybody got on this blue or orange suit. So when you read a motherfucker, you can read a motherfucker's personality on a more genuine level before you even know where they from and all that shit. All that so, it taught me to just, kind of tell it's just a certain type of motherfucker some people are. Don't even have nothing to do with
it. It also humbles
town and they colors and shit like that.
But it also humbles you.
Oh, definitely, because you're going to learn respect of a nigga. You're going to mind somebody.
You're going to mind something, my nigga. Period. And then, like, everybody that's gang banging, nigga, you could have Bloods and Crips together in jail because it'd be race
especially
riots.
In prison.
It'd be racial riots.
Different.
Yeah, it'd be racial
prison,
riots.
It's a different ball game in California prison. And, so.
In prison, Bloods and Crips it's a black card.
Yeah.
It's a black card. No matter what gang, you can be a vice lord or GD. It's the black card.
Individually deal with their own, but the blacks move as
the blacks. You got to move as a unit. It's racial wars in there, nigga. I ain't gonna say the different races that they fuel with because we got love for everybody, but niggas in the pen and jail, nigga, know them racial wars, and you got to come together, nigga. Or you outnumbered and you fucked because they together. You know what I mean? Them races are together and they mash. So, nigga, I don't give a fuck what them flags is out the window. You feel me? When you get up, you know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Because Shy, get him back up in this motherfucker right quick. This PO probably called the nigga while he cut it up.
What the fuck is you doing?
Here you go, right here. Your PO cut you off, huh? See, I told you, he got a phone call, hung up. That was the government. You was talking too much.
I got a letter from the government. Yo,
tap back in. Tap back in. All right, one. Nigga got a phone call out the blue. He's talking too much fly shit. You know what I mean? But it wasn't no disrespectful shit. It was some real shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, shit, how somebody said he ain't on his live or nothing?
Nah, he ain't on live. But we on the Zoom. But we
it's only wham.
Bye. Yeah, do your thing, bro. Do your 1, 2.
See what you do.
Yeah, feel me?
He's back.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So for ourselves, I got a phone call. I'm kind of new to this shit, so I ain't know what the fuck was going on. But you
gotta ignore the phone calls.
I didn't press anything. That's the thing. I ain't press it. It just rang and it was like
dropping jewels.
Yeah, but so where I was at before we got really interrupted, right? So it's out here is a macro to the micro in there, right? So the police brutality and the things that's happening out here with our people. It's the same thing is happening in there with the oppressed people, but it's behind closed doors, it's behind these walls. So they're getting beat, they're getting fucking tortures, they're getting set up with new charges, but they don't got nobody to fight for them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They wrongly convicted people.
Roll up.
It's trying to roll up. It's doing major time because you can't afford the lawyers and things like that. And our people that claim to love us, we can't even come together and pool. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, if we got 10 people locked up, we all can't sacrifice $100 a month. for these, you know what I'm saying? For everybody,
right.
everybody.
But the kitty got to put something in the kitty.
Yeah, but people don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? And he all right. He in prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? He all right.
Let him figure it out. Yeah, we don't take care of our own.
And then when you get out, it's all the hugs and smiles and people telling you they love you. And you're looking at them like, oh, really? Well, if that's love, nigga, hate me.
I'd rather have me.
Nah, on the real tip, nigga, like, I understand a nigga not coming to visit a motherfucker, but put some money on a nigga book, send a nigga a letter with some pictures, man. That help a nigga get through his biz, man. Them letters and pictures, my nigga. Just send me some memorabilia, man. I see niggas doing it. I'm living with y'all through the picture, my nigga. I done been locked up for a year. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what counts. That's what keeps you tapped in with the outside world.
Well, most importantly, when you talking brotherhood, right? And one of our brothers take a fall, his family becomes my family. His kids become my family. His bills become mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Supposed to be like in a perfect way.
Yeah. So now, but when we don't know and we taking things on face value, that type of shit slide. Now that's a discussion that has to be made when we sit down, bro. We kicking it, yo. What this shit about, nigga? What's up? We going all out to the fallout.
Let me
nigga,
get this
put
clear.
up $10, nigga. Let's get some t-shirts. We gonna do something, nigga.
Got to start at the 10 because the dub gonna scare him. What? $20?
Yeah. Wow.
Who am I giving it to?
What the fuck I get out of this?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, that's what you call the lost souls, man, because niggas forget us when we go to jail. You know what I mean? All we got is our family and our female, you know what I mean, and our kids, you know what I mean? They forget a motherfucker no matter what record label you was with. But me, when I went down, Jay Prince, rap a lot. He was a motherfucker that held me down. Like, I had a bail for $150,000. That nigga bailed me out the same night. Like, he's on tour.
Damn.
This nigga back on tour. But it's only 10%. But it's 10%, $15,000. I had property I could put up, but still, for a label to do that. You know what I mean?
It's the gesture. It's the gesture.
Hey, but a lot of that is also curtailed on the kind of motherfucker you was. Now, some people might not have been right on the streets. They might not have been honorable. They might not have been uplifting the code.
But majority of the people, this what bugs them out because they be like, yo, I was there for everybody.
What about that wasn't? Everybody wasn't there for somebody.
Nah, I'm just giving love to a nigga that we interviewed on Smoke A Lot Radio, Jay Prince, and he gave me love every time I was locked up. Now Shyheim talking about industry niggas that forget you when you get locked up.
But I'm talking about just from a kid's perspective of growing up and taking things taking things for what they appear to be falsely. Now as a grown man, nigga, I ain't gonna put myself in a position for a nigga to even have to think he gonna do nothing. Nigga, I'm good.
Right.
As a grown man, but as a kid, you going through this shit, you codependent on what you think. So I'm just saying that's what happened with me. I was thinking that way. As a man, I got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even looking for that.
My bad. I thought you was looking for niggas to hold you down while you was locked up.
No. Not as no grown man. I was just saying as hold me down as far as when I was a kid growing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Give you the jewels, you know what I mean? To navigate this shit.
Yeah, or when you seen it going reckless.
Check me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pull me to the side. Holler at
your boy, man.
So speaking of that, man, Ghostface is your cousin, right?
Actual fact.
So boom, how did you become part of the Wu-Tang? Like, how do you become part of the clan? Because you was like the youngest nigga in the Wu-Tang that I knew, period.
Well,
at the time.
What it was that, you know, I'm from Stapleton Projects, you know what I'm saying? And Wu-Tang is Staten Island, you know what I'm saying? And RZA is my man's older brother, Ninth Prince. RZA hang with my older cousins. You know what I'm saying? We under them. We a generation under them. Killer Army, me, and all of us. You know what I'm saying? Sons of Man, we under them. So it was a neighborhood thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was always doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my own deal aside from them. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang ain't come and say, yo, we got on, yo, we gonna put Shyheim on. Shyheim was doing me, and we was both going, you know what I'm saying, in the direction, you know what I'm saying? But we from the same place and we rep the same thing, and it's family. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was be. It was really never no contract shit, because I was signed to Virgin Records. You know what I'm saying? I was signed to Virgin Records and New Tribe for 2 albums. I didn't do a deal with Wu-Tang Records on my third album, Man Child. You know what I'm saying? Them was just the big bros and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? As far as music, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, you know what I'm saying, RZA did give me jewels to help me, you know what I'm saying? But I was on my own. It was like, I was just figuring it out for myself, making grown men decisions, you know what I'm saying, at a young age. So for me, it was just trial and error. I charge it to that. You know what I'm saying? It was just I just grew up in front of people's eyes, but I ain't go through no shit different than a lot of niggas, the rugged childs of the hoods around the world that went through the same thing as I did. But I was just doing music and shit and TV and shit. But there's me all around the rugged child. There's a rugged child in every city. You know what I'm saying? And they went through the same shit I went through. Grow up and learn from it. Blessings in the lesson. So, you know.